An absolute spark on the hardwood. Luka Doncic oozes creativity, and his team will be feeding off of it as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Mavs, Pistons, up next, right after this. $2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Trey Burke. Then there's Doncic, and it's Richardson in at the 3. And for Detroit, Corey Joseph is out there with Diallo. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Okafor, and it's Stewart in at the power forward. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
Now here's Okafor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. The pass to Doncic. Now here's Richardson. Now Powell. Top of the key, Porzingis. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Okafor. That's tipped. Joseph, the pass to Diallo. Kicks to Grant. Pass to Okafor. Over Porzingis. Okafor dishes to Grant. A 3-ball. Porzingis with the rebound. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Passes it to Richardson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Over Diallo. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
He's comfortable attacking in the painted area. Josh Richardson is using his size to make it look easy.
Pass to Stewart. 3-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Richardson, good.
And with Josh Richardson, they love his size in the backcourt and his mobility. He moves extremely well.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now the pass to Diallo. Grant surveying the D. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two.
First one falls for him. And Grant drops them both. Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Burke kicks to Doncic. Back to Burke from the arc. That one doesn't go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops. And a five-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Joseph finds Grant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Diallo. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the eight ball every single time.
Here's Grant after Luka Doncic's bucket. And stolen by Richardson. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. Richardson's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Joseph. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the wing right side. Okafor against Porzingis. Okafor inside. Pass to Joseph. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Doncic with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Sacramento. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Burke's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pistons trail by 8. Joseph looking around. Grant outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
We talk a lot about second-round picks coming in and making a difference. Josh Richardson is one of those guys, and he was rewarded financially for it.
No good on that one. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And he sinks the second. And here is Joseph. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's up a 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here is Plumlee. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Here's Okafor. The Pistons rebound.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And that one's good. Burke. Pistons trail by 9. Doncic with the steal. Fast break Dallas. From downtown, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
A different look for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Hardaway comes in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. Here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Bay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Smith outside. No good. Nice D from Doncic. And the pass to Brunson. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. Count that one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Smith. Over Doncic. Smith, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Offensive rebound. Here's Cauley-Stein. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here is Smith. Back to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Dallas leading by 16. Doncic feeling it out. There's the dish to Cauley-Stein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Cauley-Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Cauley-Stein. And what I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Okafor is checked in for the Pistons. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's an 18-point game. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Porzingis with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
There's Cauley-Stein, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Detroit. For Dallas, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Cauley-Stein hits them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Doncic against Smith. Floats one up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Passes it to Bay. Smith on the wing, 6 on the shot clock, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Redick comes in for Doncic. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Back to Brunson. But they'll get another chance. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Mavericks fourth.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Redick for 3.
An area he must sharpen over time. Smith Jr. has the defensive skills, just needs to work on his will. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And Detroit has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. They could use a bucket, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Kleber. Cauley Stein kicks to Hardaway. Four on the clock from 10 feet out. Rebounded by the Pistons.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Bay gets the bucket. Dallas leading by 22. Pass to Kleber. Back to Redick. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. From deep. Rebound, Detroit. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smith with it. Now defended by Cauley Stein.
And Smith isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up, constantly getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Ellington. And Diallo subbed in for Hayes. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Smith against Hardaway. The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he makes the first. Hardaway hits them both. Now here is Smith. Launches a three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Mavericks on top, running away with it. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. We've got Okafor, Diallo out there with Dennis Smith, and it's Stewart in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Smith, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now Redick. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. Brunson with it. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Bay pulls it in. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Grant comes in for Okafor. And it's Joseph in for Dennis Smith. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Richardson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Here's Burke after the basket by Detroit. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Redick. Back to Powell. Over Stewart. Bank shot, no good. This Pistons squad struggling. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Bay, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Powell finds Redick. Takes the 3. Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Pistons making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Here's Burke. Got a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Redick. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Grant against Richardson. Grant outside. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Grant the pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. Out to the wing. All alone. Diallo, no good. Dallas leading by 22.
And sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from three. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable. Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Joseph down low. Richardson covering. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle, stolen by Grant. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Detroit. The shot by Powell, no good. Now Detroit moving it up. Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Dallas leading by 22. Redick dishes to Powell. He kicks to Richardson. The feed now to Burke. Now the pass to Powell. Detroit with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Burke. 8 points for him. Kleba, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Diallo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on J.J. Redick. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for J.J. Redick. No good on the second free throw.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Powell. And so he hits both. Pistons trail by 21, and Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Pistons. Both good from the line that time. And so here is Dallas. They have a 19-point lead. Doncic against Plumlee. The three from Porzingis. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Pass to Ellington. Here's Joseph. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And here is Burke. He's got 8. On the wing, Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Burke kicks to Porzingis. Over Plumlee. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Burke. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And he knocks down the first one. Detroit making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And Grant drops them both. And it's Burke with the ball for the Mavericks. 17-point game. Here's Porzingis. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
Shot clock at 3. Doncic. That one's not going to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. Kicks it to Hayes. Back to Ellington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
And the dunk by Powell.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Pistons trail by 17. Now here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ellington, the pass to Plumlee. Yes, that goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Up top, Doncic. Covered by Hayes. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the wing J. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Burke. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And Dallas called their first time out of the game. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
A different look for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. The three for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 8 points.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
Pistons trail by 18. Stolen by Brunson. And the layup is good.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Passes it to Plumlee. Knocked loose. Back to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Ellington from outside. Here's Bay. Connects from three-point range. Bay's got his third basket of the night right there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Porzingis looking it over. Pass to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Dallas leading by 17. The pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Ellington. They get it back. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low. Back to Hayes. Feeds it to Plumlee. Three-pointer Ellington. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brunson, good. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And, well, Detroit shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Now Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Okafor inside. He's against Porzingis. Okafor gets the bucket.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. Fires from the wing. Plumlee with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Bay. Brunson covering. And the shot goes down. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Fires the three. But they get it back. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 points.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Here's Bay. Porzingis with the block. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are down right now. How do you get back into the game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to. Some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
I know you'll look out for it, Case. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter was all about Willie Cauley-Stein. He had 14 points. Now that the unicorn is healthy, Shaq, we're getting a better idea about the full potential of his game.
Yeah, he went from no playmakers in New York to Doncic in Dallas. Listen, Porzingis has been set up to succeed now.
Is that a unicorn?
Yes.
I've never heard one. Wow. Well, he's much more competitive on the glass, too. He's added some strength in those years off of not playing. It's going to be better suited for the long run for the...
Hey, does it hurt when I hit your horn like this?
It's not a horn. It's a unicorn.
Okay.
But they got a horn on their head.
It's not a horn. It's a eunuch horn. Get it? Unicorn, eunuch horn.
I got it.
Yeah, I swear to you. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell. Trey Burke is out there with Doncic. Then there's Richardson, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Porzingis. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Pistons trail by 19. Joseph with the ball. Passes to Stewart. Grant in the post. Guarded by Powell. And it's blocked. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in. Grant's got 12. Dallas leading by 17. And here is Burke. Rebound, Detroit. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Joseph. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Burke. Back to Doncic. Richardson for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Okafor's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Diallo. No good off the front iron. Mavericks shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Offensively, there's few things on the court Porzingis can't do. He can use his length, strength, or both.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 17. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 12 rebounds, and almost 3.5 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside. Let me tell you, when he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Mavericks leading by 16. Doncic dishes to Powell. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. 5th is Luka Doncic.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
The free throw drops for Powell. So he gets them both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pistons trail by 18. Outside, Joseph. Inside. Here's Okafor. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Burke. He's got 8. He kicks it to Doncic. Right side, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 14 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Left side, Joseph. He's looking for Diallo and finds him.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Now Richardson. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 18. Diallo the pass to Grant. Pass to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Joseph down low. Burke covering.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the paint. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And there's the pass to Okafor. Back to Joseph. Grant finds Diallo. Clock at 6. Here's Joseph. It's deflected. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Joseph. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Porzingis, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Burke. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Smith the pass to Stewart. Smith against Doncic. Mavericks with the rebound. Richardson attacking, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Josh Richardson being aggressive. This is what his teammates want, and they can feed off that emotion and intensity.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Kicks it to Grant. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. No good from Grant.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Doncic. He's got 8. In the corner, it's Richardson. Misses the 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Doncic. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And, well, Detroit shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Smith against Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Hardaway. Again, the Mavericks score.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Hardaway has gone 2 of 4 from the field. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Bay. He's got 11. Smith outside. For 3.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Now here's Brunson. Covered by Hayes. In the corner, it's Kleba. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Hardaway against Smith. To the inside, Plumlee, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Pistons. And the second free throw, good. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Now here's Brunson, covered by Hayes. Brunson the pass to Redick. His three-pointers off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far.
Not the best statistic
Shooting
for
2.
him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Now here's Brunson, guarded closely. Pass to Kleba. Outside for Redick. 4 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. Redick's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. He dishes it to Plumlee. Smith outside. There's the 3. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Brunson kicks to Redick. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. Rebound, Detroit.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Hay gets the bucket.
That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Redick. This one for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. A shot by Ellington, no good. For Dallas, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Hardaway passes to Brunson. Back to Hardaway. No good on that one. Excellent defense there from Smith.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kleba kicks to Brunson. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's Bay. He's got 13. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Out to Hardaway. Fires the three. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. Pass to Redick. Cauley Stein with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Hardaway passes to Redick. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Redick's got 9 points here in the second half.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
1:53 left in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Detroit making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Burke in for J.J. Redick. On defense, the Mavericks. Ellington inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Brunson with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Porzingis can't hit.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bay passes to Joseph. He kicks to Ellington. Back to Joseph. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Burke, the pass to Cauley Stein. Now Porzingis. Dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Yep, it counts.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. The pass to Ellington. Here's Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Bay, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Burke. He's got 8. Offensive rebound. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And it's Hayes in the corner. And no good. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Doumbouya is out there with Jahlil Okafor. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Jackson. And it's Bey in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
And, well, Detroit shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Bey. Burke covering. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bey. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Stolen by Jackson. Right side Jackson. Shoots over Burke. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staff. That always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters, because now I think they're on to something if we could get that. You know, and
Take a break.
in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. The free throw drops for Jackson. Dallas making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Jackson against Richardson. Pass to Melly. Takes a three. He can't get that one. Here's Bey. They swipe it.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Finney Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, easy call.
And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
tournament. That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots. I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Passes it to Bay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Picked away. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Melly missing. The Pistons shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Bay. Poked loose and stolen by Richardson. Here's Doncic. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Bay. Outside Jackson. Clock at 4. Over Richardson. Offensive rebound. Doumbouya. And he makes that one. Doumbouya's got his first 2 points.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Jackson against Richardson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Stewart's checked in for Okafor. And Richardson drops them both. And here's Jackson. To the wing on the left. Here's Bay. And it's Melly with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's the pass to Finney-Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Two.
First one falls for him. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Here's Doncic. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Jackson following the score by Dallas. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Jackson finds Jackson. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Jackson. Ball stolen. Pass to Bay. The dish to Doncic. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. A nice shot by Melli.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Smith against Redick. Pass to Jackson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Doncic passes to Bay. Here's Melli. Launches it. They get it back. Pass to Bay. 6 to shoot. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Throws it up high.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Jackson against Doncic. The pass to Bay. And here's Redick. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Redick with the bucket.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Pass to Dumboya. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left side wing. Redick surveying the D. Passes it to Bay. Doncic against Jackson. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the Pistons.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Pistons. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Doncic. Plumlee dishes to Jackson. Doumbouya kicks to Smith. Down low. And the jam by Doumbouya.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Now here's Redick. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over to the left wing. Here's Bay. Plumlee with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Chalk up 2 there.
And Smith turns on the Jets when he's running in transition. I just love the overall aggressive nature of his game.
Now here's Brunson. Redick with the 3. Good work defensively by Smith. To the inside. It's tipped.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. There's the pass to Plumlee. Brunson against Smith. At the elbow, it's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Smith, the pass to Jackson. No good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Pistons making a change here. Grant's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Richardson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Plumlee hits them both. Now Brunson. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Bay passes to Melly. Doesn't go that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Another shot, and the layup is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Luka Doncic.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Sekou Doumbouya unable to get his last shot to go. Jackson against Richardson. The 3. No good from Grant. It's been all Mavericks. Here's Bay. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 26 seconds left in the fourth. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Richardson outside. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bay. Dallas, no good that time either. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.